So we should be starting momentarily. We do have everybody in the lobby. So that should be starting soon. We've got so let me tell you about Hanamura. Kind of an outlier map. It's a 2-lane map, and the objective on this map is not that strong, honestly. Like, sometimes it can't even get an entire building down if you win the objective. So players tend to play around more on the camps and making sure they get the camps on cooldown, because there's a lot of experience points to get out of the camps. And the objective kind of takes a back seat. Takes a while to move it. It's a little bit awkward. You got to kind of chauffeur the car and walk it down to its home, and it kind of just doesn't skirt as much as you really want it to. So here we go. We've got first pick is going to be on the side of the Caffeinated Knights. As you see, we are heading into the draft now, into our first ban phase. After last week, or just a little over a week ago, we had a patch. They tried to tune down D.Va, who after the rework kind of came out super strong, but players still like her. I don't think, that she's totally out of the meta yet. She's still looking pretty strong. And Gazlo got buffed after his rework. They're really trying to make the Gazlo meta a thing. But we don't see that on the first ban. But there is the D.Va. Clearly don't want that to be the first pick on the side of Caffeinated Knights. So they knocked that out. Party Time takes that out with their first ban. Imperius taken out, a good brawler. There's a lot of kind of brawling on this map just because you're fighting over camps. You're fighting over the control over the objective. So Imperius taken out as the solo laner. And there's Gazlo. So we see D.Va and Gazlo taken out. None of the reworks gonna be shown in here in game number 1. So I don't know if there's too many super OP heroes at the moment. I wonder what this final ban is gonna be. Kind of can be open to a target ban or just a kind of consistent ban here. A Raynor. Raynor is just a very top tier backliner, very consistent damage, and he'll be taken out here. ETC being picked up. Saw small nerfs after the last patch, but clearly nothing too crazy. His armor after using abilities was reduced a little bit. His level 13 Encore was reduced a little bit, but he's always been a menace. He's very well tuned as a strong frontline tank, rocking out on that guitar. Ana picked up for Pokeflute and Tassadar for Schumann here. So Pokeflute, I've seen her play Ana, and she does a good job there. I've seen some serious saves, and the nano boost onto Tassadar, that's a pretty scary combo, reducing the cooldowns for Tassadar, increasing the damage. And we see Greymane and Mephisto, two very high damage picks here. So no healer picked yet on the side of Caffeinated Knights. I wonder if there might be some kind of choke here, maybe an Uther to slow down the Greymane. I wonder what they're gonna pick here for their ban. It's gonna be the Deckard. Deckard's been pretty high tier lately. Very strong follow-up crowd control with his big triangle, his big Herodric cubes he can throw out. Can really follow up on an ETC power slide very well. So we're gonna see him knocked out here in the second ban phase. See how Caffeinated Knights follows this up. Johanna. So no tank has been picked up. I wouldn't say this is one of Johanna's stronger maps, just because there's not as much wave clear and she gets a lot of her value out of wave clear, but she is still a very strong tank overall. Lots of survivability to protect the backline. And that's, I think, why we're going to see Caffeinated Knights taking that out. Ooh, and we see an Anubarak who did see some slight buffs, last week, and Phoenix here. So interesting. I wonder if Phoenix is going to be a solo lane Phoenix or a 4-man Phoenix. Tends to be in the 4-man, but you can always switch it up and have him kind of terrorize a bruiser. He can do a pretty good job since he has his shields. Chen and Uther. So there is the Uther. I was kind of thinking Uther would be a good pick with the Greymane. They don't have tons of spread damage. Tassadar, kinda, but not really. Phoenix also pretty single target damage. And with the Anubarak, that is very much a single target CC chain on one target. And there we see. So Phoenix will be in the solo lane, and we've got King Leoric will be in the off lane for Bishop Mist here. So we'll see Leoric and Chen in the off lane. I think that should be a pretty even matchup. As long as Leoric doesn't miss his spooky hand to get his healing off, he should be pretty okay. I don't think he'll be able to do too much damage through Chen's shields. But let's see how this one goes. So Colonel Pants in the chat, cheering for party time. Let's see how they do. They definitely got their work cut out for them tonight, but it would be a huge victory for them. It'll shoot them up in the rankings, and it will just be a big, you know, ego booster to take down the Caffeinated Knights. So let's see how they perform here in game one. They did choose the map. Let's see if this is exactly what they wanted out of the draft. All right, so I mean the Uther Greymane combo, that is kind of a big synergy. It's been around for ages here for Caffeinated Knights. Being able to make Greymane invulnerable for, you know, a couple seconds can really let him dish out the damage in his Worgen form. But Ana nano boosting onto Tassadar, potentially nano boosting a Phoenix salvo, could be kind of crazy. So let's introduce our teams here on the left-hand side. Party time. We've got Schumann on Tassadar, Chessclue playing the Anubarak, Pokeflute on her Ana, Sealyman on Phoenix, and up top Bishop Mist playing Leoric. On the right-hand side, we've got Caffeinated Knights, Osmanthus playing the ETC, Harborim on the Uther, and who's got who here? Ghost Dragon is on the Mephisto. Static will be on the Greymane, and up top we've got Arc playing Chen. So 4-mans heading to the bot side. Got a little bit of a sneak around here for the Caffeinated Knights, controlling the enemy bush. So they've got a little bit on the other side. Party time, staying real safe, waiting for the minions to show up. A cocktail to get the party started here. And there's a big slide onto 2 and a follow-up sleep. Chessclue taking a lot of damage, now caught in his own force wall from Schumann. Seems to be okay. Pokeflute gonna heal him right back up. But a nice engage from Osmanthus right back into that bush, holding that top left bush here. And they kind of look like they're ready to move right onto this camp. Let's see if they're gonna be able to start it. Schumann has sniffed this out. Osmanthus keeping the team at bay here. This does give XP, and it looks like it's going to be some quick XP in favor of Caffeinated Knights for that quick vision camp grab. And let's see if Party Time can come back for it, but it looks like they're making their way onto their Genji camp over here, and Static already making the play up here with Harborim onto theirs. Bishop Mist and Arc still sitting at full health up top, and we've just got some soaking happening down here. So slight advantage so far for Caffeinated Knights just by picking up this vision camp. You can see it's given them a slight XP advantage up here. Let's check out some talents while these Genjis make their way to the lane. We've got the W build for Anubarak so far, increased spell armor to stop Mephisto's damage against him. Mobile offense for Phoenix, stutter stepping bonus damage, sleep darts, and here's a dive onto Ghost Dragon, but no real follow-up just yet. He's just trying to protect his Genji so it can make its way down the lane. And we've got 4 members down here protecting, but there hasn't been the clear up top, and Bishop Mist really taking a lot of damage so far, but does a nice job of stalling where the Genji is and doesn't get any damage onto the structures there. So well played by Bishop Mist up top. And this Genji just about to fall. Neither one makes it to the turrets, and there's a nice force wall to, you know, react to Ghost Dragon's Shade teleport. But no follow-up damage there. No kills just yet. And we've got Silver Touch here from Uther. He's looking to reduce damage with his devotion. So basically, whenever his teammates have armor. And let's see if they can finish this up. But it looks like Osmanthus is going to get here in time. Not quite. But Chest Clue, will he get out? It is a nice dive right back out. The Burrow Charge keeps him alive. As you can see, both teams trying to push the objective a little bit, only moving when the enemy team is off the objective. Greymane soaking bot. Nobody soaking bot right now for the side, but they pick up the vision camp. Is Schumann there. Party Time catching up a little bit in XP, but they are going to miss this wave bot as they focus on the objective so far. Ghost Dragon going in deep is asleep, but we've got a 5v5 right now, and it looks like Caffeinated Knights taking control of the car again, able to push it back a little bit, and you can see it kind of moves pretty slowly, and they're going to be able to move in on this vision camp, hit level 7 first to get on to the XP advantage momentarily. Static Charge, Q build for Tassadar, stacking up. And Progrock, looking for those globes, is ETC. As the teams make their way right back to the Genji. So as long as there's a camp off cooldown, you can see that these camps are the main focus as the top Genji is in lane, going to start pushing in there. And Party Time pushing theirs out. Bishop Mist actually taking a lot of damage here, is able to get away, but he's going to back completely, even though he's got full mana. And you can see Mephisto just being annoying, teleporting in, doing damage, teleporting out. And here he comes again with his Lightning Nova. And not really being punished on his Shade location. The team being very good. And it looks like they're potentially going to be able to push this in. Ghost Dragon does finish it off. And that is the first objective, going to Caffeinated Knights as it starts shooting down at the towers here. And that's going to give them a slight advantage. They get a little bit of XP from that, and it looks like their Genji took down the top wall as well. So getting a little bit of a structure advantage is Caffeinated Knights so far as the teams work on their turret camps. This one picked up by Harbor Rim here, and Sealy Man grabbing Party Times. Bishop Mist holding on to the point, 2v1, but here comes the rest of Party Time. They're putting the damage onto Arc. Is this going to be a kill? This could be the first kill of the game, but the rest of the team is showing up. First kill going to Party Time, but it's quickly exchanged for Bishop Mist, but that is a reasonable trade. Bishop Mist will be back soon, as Leoric never truly dies. And they're fighting over this point pretty hard. Osmanthus does slide in, and that is Phoenix getting power slid and end up taking the advantage there. Nice play by Caffeinated Knights to really push to the limits and wait out that cooldown for that power slide. Able to take out Phoenix, who just kind of went back in while his shield was down, and you know, it was kind of tough to gauge that because they really had very low health bars as well on the side of Caffeinated Knights. He was, you know, definitely a with balls play from him, I'm not going to lie. And with level 10 advantage, Caffeinated Knights trying to do some damage to the structures here. Let's see if they can take down this well, but the, you know, the changes, it is going to start getting its shield back, so not quite getting too much out of that. And Bishop Mist able to secure this bot vision camp. We've got level 10 for both teams. We've got Cocoon, Purification Salvo, the Nano Boost, March of the Black King. That's interesting. That is kind of not the usual pick. You usually see the Entomb. Let's see if Bishop Mist can really make some work here with the March of the Black King and the Archon here for Tassadar. We've got Divine Shield, as expected, to make the invulnerability onto Greymane. And they're taking advantage that the blue team was bought, but they're not going to give this up so easy. He does miss the stun, is Chestclue. He's trying to walk back out, puts the cocoon onto ETC. And ETC might be out on an island right now. Pops his Unstoppable to try and get away. Sealy Man trying to secure a kill deep. Not quite able to get it. That's a lot of cooldowns burned for the side of Party Time. Well played from Caffeinated Knights to be able to sneak away. They have a lot of their cooldowns. Only go for the throat used there. Didn't secure his kill. I didn't see it used. But Static here now working on the camp. Let's see what we got. Divine Shield, Storm, Earth, and Fire. The mini pandas. Go for the throat. Consume Souls. Oh, Consume Souls is so cheap. It's just tons of damage. Nothing you can really do about it if you can't stop the channel. But it is a very long cooldown. That is the trade-off. And then Mosh Pit, classic ETC pick. There is a lot of stalls, or a lot of counters. The Cocoon, the stuns from Anubarak, Sleep Dart. So they could potentially stop a Mosh Pit, but with the level 13 Encore, it just tends to be the pick. Now we kind of have the ring around the rosy as the teams just keep taking the vision camps from each other. As you can see, Party Time now just took the bottom vision camp. They're just trying to race the XP up to the next talent tier that you're going to see right here. As Caffeinated Knights secures the first 4 to the game, just by their rotational advantage there. Well played to take that. They have level 13 now, and they're probably going to use that to help push in this objective. Let's see if Party Time wants to try and stall here. They do not have level 13, so this could be a little tricky. And look at the group shield. Look at all of this shielding that Chen is giving to everyone as they stand real close to each other. Here's a dive in from Osmanthus, and now there's the March of the Black King, keeping him alive for now. But he's not going to survive much longer, and that is the Consumed Souls taking him out. Pokeflute, will he get away? Phoenix does go down. Here's a slide onto Archon Schumann, and he does not get out. That is a 3-for-0 so far. Chestclue dives out to survive there. And Caffeinated Knights pushes in the objective and pushes in with the rest of the team. Static, taking a lot of damage, was being focused by the forts. That is going to slow down their push. As Greymane is their main siege damage, and he was very low. Actually not taking the time to take the Genji as the members of Party Time are spawning, so they did not want to take that risk to steal this camp away. Instead, they're just pushing out their lanes. Static gonna fill up his health and kind of just get back ready for action here. So we'll see. I'm expecting the teams to kind of ring around the rosy again. There is no vision, but they would expect them to be on the Genji as they do take it there. The vision camp now taken by the side of Party Time. And if Party Time wants to look for something, they're going to want to come over to this turret camp. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Let's see if they can get there in time to make a play. Not quite. Chestclue still throws a stun, but if they didn't make it quite in time to really fight over the camp, and they decide to step back. Level 16 around the corner for the side of Caffeinated Knights, so not leaving a very big window for Party Time to make a play here. Caffeinated Knights keeping their distance, making sure they catch level 16 before they give them a fight. And going to be pretty close after this camp. That is going to be level 16 coming in. Level 13 actually still not picked for Pokeflute on Ana. I wonder what she's thinking about picking there. Imposing Presence, actually, at level 16. I like that to reduce the attack speed. That's really going to do a number onto Phoenix as he's been diving in deep. A lot of auto attacks, too. Bishop Mist being in deep will be auto attacking as well. Now, Party Time's got to be careful because, you know, they do have a lot of siege damage on the side of Caffeinated Knights, and you can see they're taking advantage of the vision they had of Party Time bot to push in and take out the rest of that wall. And one little bullet onto the keep starts the damage onto the keep. And let's see, we've got the cocoon onto Mephisto under the tower. Let's see if he's going to get out of here. There is the Divine Shield to help him escape. And that was a nice cocoon and a nice Divine Shield in response. Potentially a better trade for Anubarak as the cooldown's a little shorter, but well played from both teams there. That is kind of a good way to deal with Mephisto, because he won't teleport back to his shade if he's in the cocoon. And you can make a play onto him as he's vulnerable in that state. So teams pushing out lanes. No level 16 for the side of Party Time. This is going to be a little bit awkward for them. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like Caffeinated Knights taking advantage of that and just going ahead and stealing the Genji camp away. Uh-oh, there's a slide onto Schumann, who was trying to get a little bit of poke damage, able to walk away. But I don't think there's much they can do about this objective without putting themselves in too much danger now. And that's going to be another objective going over to Caffeinated Knights. Party Time just biding their time, trying to get that level 16. But here comes the Genji under fort, and Mephisto in the cocoon again. Osmanthus going in deep with the slide. Ghost Dragon on the Mephisto, trying to get away. Able to walk away after that. Genji still alive, and actually gets the swipe onto Phoenix for the kill. That was kind of crazy. And Ana gonna be next. Here's a mosh pit onto Bishop Mist, who tries to get the March of the Black King out. Does not connect for the heals just yet. And Caffeinated Knights making their way onto the core. Chen handing out the shields to everybody on the team. A little happy hour as they push down the core. And this is gonna be game one, going over to Caffeinated Knights. Doing a good job controlling the camps, controlling the XP advantage, which is kind of how you have to play Hanamura. And they just played the momentary advantages really well, knowing when the enemy team was in the other lane and getting just a little bit of push onto the fortifications. So overall, well played by them. And a very low kill count game, 8 kills to 1, as you can see there. Just, a lot of dancing around each other. And let's go ahead and check out some of these stats here. So the soul death onto Chen there on that camp. But that arguably ended up being in their favor, because after Chen died, I think they traded 2 for 1. So we got 3 deaths each for Phoenix and Leoric. Phoenix was playing pretty aggressively. Leoric, if anyone's going to die, you got to let Leoric die, because he will spawn sooner. And he did get some value out of that, but we definitely saw Caffeinated Knights in control there. Mephisto pumping out tons and tons of damage. So, whoops, Caffeinated Knights won that one. And Tassadar not too far behind him. And let's see how those heals went. Pretty even on the heals, Ana and Uther. But a lot of shields. Look at the shields that Chen was pumping out here. Nothing to sneeze at. 18,000 of shields he was given to his team. And himself as well. So that's gonna make a difference. Pretty even in the soak. It was just those camps that really made the difference for the XP advantage. So game 1 is going over to Caffeinated Knights. Game 2 lobby should be coming up shortly. As you can see, they even had a talent tier advantage at the end of the game. Enough to share was giving the team the shield there on Chen. So overall, pretty standard builds. We did see the Consume Souls, which usually see the Durance of Hate for the follow-up CC, but I mean, Consume Souls definitely, closed up some kills there. Did some work. And that March of the Black King, you gotta love that. That's for sure. So, all right, guys, thanks for bearing with me. We will be starting, waiting for the lobby for game 2 momentarily. So let me just check real quick if we've got Something coming in. Not quite yet. So let's check out these standings. So far, Caffeinated Knights is in first place, Gilly Shark in second place. But man, the scores are very close in this division. Let me show you guys the rankings here. So Caffeinated Knights sitting with 14 points, 2 domination victories, 12 games won, 4 games lost. So that is a very nice record for them out of 6 games. But you could see, you know, the dominations are not, there's not so many domination victories, basically 2-0 sweeps in these best of 3 matches this season. We're already in week 7, a lot of matches played, and, you know, nobody really taking a huge lead here. Gilly Shark right on the tails there of Caffeinated Knights. They were ahead at one point. Roomba rotations really coming together here. Team Happy Cloud, look at all these, you know, very, very close contended. I believe top 8 teams will be advancing in the playoffs. So you could see this is going to be kind of anybody's game this season. So let's go ahead and see what our map here is for game 2. Gonna hop in the lobby. It looks like everybody is in here. So we are on Infernal Shrines, and it is Caffeinated Knights who picked the map. So we're on Infernal Shrines. This is going to be a little different. Objective definitely plays a big part. The camps, you know, there's no real big XP boost you get from the camps, so it's going to be played differently, definitely from last map. So let's see how this one goes. I think we are heading into the draft here momentarily. Let me make sure. We are getting readies from both teams, so that will be starting momentarily. So who picked map? Yeah, it was Party Time who picked Hanamura, and it's going to be Caffeinated Knights picking this map. So Party Time is going to have first pick and first ban in this draft. So, hey, it's Coffee looking for a quick 2-0. Well, Caffeinated Knights would definitely be extending their lead in the rankings if they do take the 2-0 tonight. But Party Time, don't count them out just yet. I've seen them take games and really hold their own in a lot of these games. So definitely nothing to sneeze at. This isn't going to be an easily won victory, that's for sure. So let's see where this takes us. So we're waiting here. Nobody knows who is supposed to press start game. Everyone is ready. Harbor Rim has been promoted to the host. Maybe he's the one who will find the start button. Let's go ahead. Yeah, blue team picked Hanamura. That is Party Time that picked it. Yeah, level 20 Archon is crazy. I mean, that Archon basically lasts forever. So Tassadar really, I mean, he's kind of strong throughout the game, but with his scaling of his level 1 and definitely the level 20 Archon just kind of makes him a late game terror. And Party Time didn't get to take advantage of that, you know, because the game ended early after that big team fight victory for Caffeinated Knights. All right, let's go ahead and head into this draft for game 2 here on Infernal Shrines. So first game going over to Caffeinated Knights, but Party Time looking for that reverse sweep to get those points and move up in the rankings into playoff territory. Caffeinated Knights. Oh, wait. It looks like Caffeinated Knights actually has first pick. So they changed that on me. So yeah, it is actually Caffeinated Knights with first pick. Party Time picked this map as well. They are out here picking all the maps that they can pick. They take us to Infernal Shrines. Oh. Someone committed Sudoku here. Someone DC'd. We need first pick. Oh. All right. Everyone's just confusing the heck out of me. All right. To reiterate, let me take us back to the map screen just to be sure. Caffeinated Knights did pick this map. Something funky happened there in the draft. It looks like they had the wrong team had the first pick there, so they're gonna reset the lobby and have the correct team with first pick, which will be Party Time. So bear with us a second. We will be heading right back in here. Yeah, I missed some of this chat, but hey, it's Coffee talking about that March of the Black King. I'm telling you, Tomb would have looked pretty nice. I mean, you can Tomb Mephisto when he comes back to his shade. You know where he's going to teleport to. Greymane can kind of get stuck inside of the tomb. He might be able to jump out, but overall he can be stuck in there, kind of force a divine shield in certain situations. I think Tomb would have looked pretty good for Leoric in that game. But nothing wrong with a spicy March of the Black King pick. March got value. I'm just scrolling back through some of the chat. But here we go. We are heading back into the draft now. Looks like everything is hunky-dory. And we've got first ban correctly on the side of Party Time here. Let's see what they want to ban out. The Mephisto did tons of damage. He's pretty good on this map. Greymane pretty strong on this map as well. And, you know, lots of wave clear, lots of shrine control as well. And Greymane's going to be the first ban there for Party Time. They do not want to play against it again. You know, as far as shrine clear, I mean, Greymane's okay. Definitely strong if the team has control of the shrine and he can be in Worgen form. But overall, just a strong pick. Imperious banned again. I wonder if that's a target ban onto a player here. Bishop missed. Trying to remember if he played a mean Imperious earlier this season. Definitely seen some strong Imperious play in Division A, so could have some PTSD there. Diva being banned out. Definitely not wanting to play against it. Even though they have first pick, they could have picked it. But they end up banning it. Gazlo banned out as well, so we're not going to see either the reworked heroes here in Game 2 either. And if Caffeinated Knights takes this, we won't see them at all in today's cast. So take us to a Game 3 and let's see it picked. And here is Raynor being picked up by Schumann immediately. So we've got that quick backline damage, good you know, strong, consistent damage. Peppering away is Raynor. Following up with that ETC, saw very strong ETC play. Definitely playing him to the limits was Osmanthus last game. And Ghost Dragon, instead of picking up the Mephisto, goes with the Orphea. Ooh. Here's a new pick for me. Pokeflu picking up the Alexstrasza, which did get buffed last patch. And the Sexy Dragon actually does really well on this map. you know, because she pops the dragon form, and it really is just basically free control of the shrine for those, you know, 8 to 10 seconds that she's in dragon form. And that could really, you know, turn the tide as far as who's going to win the objective. Chess Clue picking up the Johanna as well. Very strong on this map. Good on the objective. Good control. And good wave clear. There's a lot more rotational wave clearing. So that's a good tank pick. We see Zul taken out. Interesting. He's been nerfed a little bit, but he is strong wave clear and very strong in the front line, especially with an Alexstrasza dropping heals under him. Could be kind of scary, so we see that banned out. Sonya banned out for the solo lane. This is one of Sonya's better maps, and without too much CC to stop her from spinning, I'd say that's a good ban. And here we see the Cassia playing off the blinds. I like that. I do like the Cassia pick here. Especially, you know, as I mentioned, there's not too much CC so far on the side of Party Time. And that is Cassia's, you know, main nemesis. So if she can keep walking, she can keep her armor up. And she's very difficult to kill, especially with Raynor peppering away. So Raynor and Tychus, are they brothers? I don't know the StarCraft lore, but they are definitely both Terran, you know, army buddies here. Maybe not even buddies. I don't know. Maybe they're arch nemesis. Maybe they're best friends. But they're on the same team this time. And Blaze as well, showing up. So that gives them a little extra CC. That's nice. Blaze with his, you know, his dive is some nice CC. Potentially the bunker can save someone from the last rites. But a nano boost actually, oof. Ana and Malthael with the nano boost onto Malthael is pretty terrifying. And not gonna lie, that scares me a little bit if I saw that draft and I was Party Time. So that looks pretty strong, and that could really really turn the tide of a team fight. That's basically, you know, that's going to be the team fight agenda for the side of Caffeinated Knights, is throw a nano boost onto Malthael and Godspeed. So heading into game number 2, I gotta admit, I do like the draft on the side of Caffeinated Knights here. Just that Ana Malthael combo looks very strong, and I don't know, maybe I'm just you know, fanboying onto this Ana Malthael a little bit, but I do like that a lot. So Party Time looking for a game 2 victory to take us to game number 3. We've got Schumann on the Raynor, Sealyman playing the Tychus, Chess Clue is on the Johanna, Bishop Mist solo laning with that Blaze, and Poke Flute on the Dragon, the Alexstrasza there. All right, on the right-hand side, we've got Caffeinated Knights, Static playing the Cassia, Osmanthus playing the ETC, Ghost Dragon on Orphea, Harborim. What's Harborim on? Ana, there it is, and Malthael up here played by Arc in the solo lane. So here we're going to have a little brawl mid over this first crashing wave. Caffeinated Knights stepping forward a little bit again. And Chess Clue stepping up to clear that wave. That's going to be a lot of wave clear, but there's a dive onto Sealyman, who does dash away. Osmanthus with the very aggressive slides. Always looking. Chess Clue did take a lot of damage here on the front line. Osmanthus looking deep here. He's going to have the slide, and it catches it onto Chess Clue, who is going to be first blood there. Had to be watching the cooldowns. You got to be a little careful, especially when he's stepping up that heavily. And that's going to be first blood. It is early into the game. You know, it's going to give them the advantage onto this camp, as Johanna is just now spawning. So that is going to be their victory from that first kill. Not a huge, you know, advantage that they gain off of it because it is really early into the game. But momentum is momentum. Blaze coming down. We do have a 5-man down here right now. Let's see what they want to do. Blaze heading back to the mid lane. Looks like there's going to be some double clearing from Arc and Bishop Mist as the teams trade out camps here. Party Time on the bot side clearing out, and now going to be heading mid to clear as the side of Caffeinated Knights did get the first clear there. There's a slide, does not catch Chest Blue, but does take a lot of damage. Pops the Iron Skin. Seems to be just fine right now, but does not have Iron Skin. Got to be careful stepping up. Does get slid. That's a slide onto 2. Chest Blue taking a lot of damage. Does get the heal from Alexstrasza. Schumann now on the run. Very slowed. What slowed him so much? Was it the debilitating dart? Maybe? I don't know, but he was definitely going really slow. And Osmanthus doing a great job zoning deep on this bush, keeping control of the rotations. Bishop Mist does get the mid clear, heading back up to catch this top clear. So well played by Bishop Mist to keep them on the XP. As the Bruiser camp being started here by Caffeinated Knights, let's see. Party Time is making their way over. They are a little bit behind in grabbing it, but there's still plenty of time before the objective spawns. But this is definitely going to give positional advantage, at least to start. And they're actually going to take advantage of the moment to clear out the lane. There's the Unstoppable is over for Johanna, and she's taking a lot of damage. Pops. Oh, the poison damage from Ana, securing the kill, but a reverse kill there onto Cassia. Nice kill from the Bishop Mist stun, and the focus fire from the rest of the team, able to take down Cassia in response. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Arc already on the point, starting the objective here. Both teams trying to collect 40 minions here. Last hits are important at this point on these kills. But that is going to be the advantage going over so far to Caffeinated Knights. But let's see, both teams do show up. This is going to be a 5v5. Arc kind of in a rough spot, but no follow-up from that Bishop Mist. There's a triple stun, and uh-oh, it looks like it's going to be Pokeflute that's focused down here, able to survive for now. Sealyman and Schumann popping in the damage. There's tons of pepper. Static is going to be the first to die. And now we've got the dragon form keeping everyone alive. Lots of damage coming out. Arc might not survive here, and that's a second kill for Party Time. Looking strong, but it is 33 to 28, and this could potentially go over to the side of Caffeinated Knights, even though they've been, you know, a bunch of kills against them. 36 to 37. Let's see who clears this out. One more, and it is Party Time who takes it. There's a double stun onto Orphea and Osmanthus trying to walk away. Ghost Dragon barely getting away, but there's the jump from John Cena securing the kill. Wow. Party Time coming out strong in game number 2. Showing what Alexstrasza can really do to turn the tide of a fight over an objective there. You know, when you want control of a point, Alexstrasza can really make that happen. Let's see if they're able to make a play onto this fort. Not quite yet. Punishers aren't quite so strong this early, and he goes down before that fort does. So Tychus within the rhythm at 12 stacks. He's looking to extend the length of that minigun throughout the game. Love to hear those dings when I'm playing Tychus, which is not often, not gonna lie to you. So that is a camp steal, actually, you know, because the team of Party Time did not know where Caffeinated Knights were. They decided to just play it safe, give up the camp, as they have the level 10 advantage coming first, and they might look for a play at level 10. Let's see if they're going to make a play moving forward. They do have a little bit of time in their advantage. Ghost Dragon, okay, just peeking. Just getting a little peek there. Level 10 is going to be huge for the side of Caffeinated Knights with that nano boosted Malthael, so that could make a big difference. Let's see, we've got all 5 here for the side of, and here's the Hyperion drop just for the siege damage. It looks like they want to push in, they want to make sure they get this fort. The Hyperion alone is going to secure that, and that's first fort of the game going over to party time. Level 10 for both teams now. Hyperion the only cooldown used, and as we expected, we've got the nano boost and Tormented Souls, actually, not the Last Rites. So Tormented Souls is going to ensure that a lot of the players on the side of party time have the mark on them to be able to get maximum damage out of the nano boost. But I've seen it not necessarily needed to be picked. There's other ways to spread the mark around, but Tormented Souls guarantees that mark is going to be split. Schumann kind of caught in a weird spot there, is able to survive miraculously with his E and some healing from Pokeflute. Very nicely played to survive right there. We see Cassio dropping the ball lightning in that fight. Crushing Jaws. Ooh, that could be a big combo. The Crushing Jaws really putting everyone together for the Tormented Souls. Bless Shield, Bunker Drop. Bunker Drop could be huge if the whole team gets in the bunker during the Tormented Soul Nano Boost. That could be huge. Waiting to time this camp is party time, as the side of Caffeinated Knights finishing theirs up. Johanna actually bot right now. Getting some XP, trying to make their way towards level 13. There's a dive in from Bishop Mist, but now he gets slid on. He doesn't have his escape. Now he's in the bunker. Wow, perfect timing for the bunker to stop that mosh pit. That mosh pit is on full cooldown right now, 110 seconds. That could be a big advantage, actually, for the side of party time in this fight. There's a stun, a double stun, and Arc looking very low. Will he survive? Doesn't have the nano boost on him just yet, I don't think. Or is it Orphea who has the nano boost? Alexstrasza in the sky now, healing the team up, and it is a 1-for-0 party time coming out strong here. Pokeflute showing what the Alexstrasza can do over these objectives. Wow. Very nice. So this is going to be the second objective going over to the side of party time. I know I'm not trying to sound overexcited for party time, but I just get excited about game 3s in general. So if you hear a slight bias in my voice, it is only because I want to cast one more game tonight. And there is a jump onto his Mantis, who does finally get the slide off. But this Frozen Punisher is very strong. It has disabled this fort, and a very healthy John Cena still. So you know that this is going to be captured, and he's going to jump again once he gets to this wall. And it looks like party time doesn't want to push any further. Kind of interesting, because there was going to be the jump, but they decide to instead take control of the map, push out, and wait for a level 16 advantage. It looks like is likely going to be their call. They do best, obviously, as we've seen, around the objectives with the Alexstrasza and their control that they have in those situations. Bishop Mist has shown some serious CC change with his you know, his dive. And this camp is going to force a response from Caffeinated Knights. They're making their way down there, and it looks like in response, the team of party time heading top to start doing some damage. If they can get this well, it's going to be very strong for them, because they'll have taken all the front wells, and that is going down, and they are going to finish this off. They're going for the full fort here, and there is no response in time. That was a well-timed play by the side of party time. They saw Caffeinated Knights responding on the bot side to the camp, and they take advantage and make a play on the top side. Very good macro play. Level 16 will be coming online very shortly, and they might want to use that advantage to force a fight rather than wait for the next objective. I feel like level 16 will be close for the side of Caffeinated Knights. by the next objective phase. So potentially Party Time might want to force the issue now. If they can catch something. And it looks like they're looking for it. Chess Clue coming with the flank onto Osmanthus. Does he have the slide? There's a lot of CC. And that is going to be a kill. Nice Blessed Shield combo there. And they're looking for more. Bishop Mist walking in deep. Does he have another slide available? Not quite, as the team of Caffeinated Knights able to retreat to their fort. And that 16 advantage working to their favor. Nice flank from Chess Clue. Bishop Mist and Chess Clue really working together to put that CC down. And they're using the time that ETC is dead to push in a little bit further here. They got a tower. And let's see if they're going to make a play onto this camp. Schumann is starting it. ETC is back up. They're going to need to do this kind of quickly before it becomes a greedy play. And it looks like they're going to be okay here. That's a camp steal for them. But with all 5 players top, Malthael has been soaking. So he's going to have them at level 16 for the next shrine phase. Bishop Mist now coming over to secure some of this as well. But this will be a level 16 versus level 16 fight over this next objective. This camp is going to be in favor of Party Time. So that will demand a response for the Caffeinated Knights. Let's see, they're being aggressive and taking all the camps on the map, as they know. And here, look, Arc might be caught out of position. Pops is unstoppable, might be enough to save him here. That is going to be the medallion on cooldown, though. Blessed Shield, though, was not used. All heroics up for both teams right now, as Party Time does take first control of the shrine. Let's see what the side of Caffeinated Knights wants to do here. They do have their nano boost combo. Osmanthus trying to poke his way into this fight. There's the nano boost. It is on, and it is on to Pokeflute, who is actually able to step away. That is huge. Goes into the sky to keep healing the team up, and that survival is actually going to be enough probably to turn this whole fight. Orphea going down from Raynor. I thought that was actually the Alexstrasza in the sky making that happen. And Alexstrasza surviving there, that was crazy. She survived the Orphea combo, and you know, the power slide, the Orphea combo. She was at about 300 health or less, and that kill would have turned that fight for sure. But Pokeflute able to sneak away there, and we see the side of Party Time going in deep here, pushing in with this Arcane Punisher. And they've got a big wave behind the Punisher. This is definitely going to be first keep of the game. Orphea spawning now. Let's see if they want to go big and push in with this half health Protector. I would have, you know, maybe considered, but actually they say they want to keep pushing in, you know, all the structures that they can instead. Potentially playing off of that John Cena jump could have maybe secured, you know, a game win if they were able to get a kill. I don't know if Blessed Shield was off cooldown just yet at that point. It is kind of a short cooldown, but they decide to just take the bot wall. And it looks like Caffeinated Knights potentially thought that they were down here and wanted to force the issue. Party Time smartly lets that camp go, as they almost have level 20, and that's going to be the next big advantage. And look at them actually going top here, dropping the Hyperion for the damage, but the team is back for Caffeinated Knights. And I don't think they're going to be able to push too far yet. They don't have level 20, but they did force a response there from Caffeinated Knights. Got about a third of the health on that keep. Not a bad play. Hyperion just being dropped for the siege damage, as is tradition in this game. You can see every 4 seconds it can fire its Yamato cannon at a structure, dealing 1,700 damage. That's pretty significant siege damage, NGL. So clearing up this camp is Bishop Mist. We see the side of actually choking out the lane here, being pretty smart to not actually kill the minions is what they're doing. They're just waiting to soak up the XP. Osmanthus staying here with Arc. Make sure that he's not in any kind of sketchy position. But here we see the side of Party Time coming over. Chess Clue peeking out, making sure that there's no funny business on the side of Caffeinated Knights as they were trying to hold that. And 20 seconds till the next Hyperion, but they're going to make a play for this keep with the level 20, and it looks like it's going to be forfeited by the Caffeinated Knights. They do not have level 20, and they say, you know what? Congratulations, you hit level 20 first. That is your victory prize. So 2 keeps down. That is a lot of catapult pressure on the side of Party Time. That's going to be very beneficial for them when the teams are fighting over the objectives. Let's see if they want to hold the capture here. They're actually going to cap it right away. And I wonder if they're going to try and make a play for a level 20 fight. It looks like they're looking aggressively and changing their mind. 13 seconds till the next objective spawns. Bishop Mist taking his anger out on these sidewalls. Level 20 is now online for both teams. We actually have the Indomitable Resolve for the extra Hyperion and the Unstoppable from Inspire. That's pretty smart to be able to get out of a combo. Osmanthus just walking in quick here. He's trying to poke his way in. Arc probably looking for that nano boost soon. And they're waiting for their moment. Osmanthus took a lot of damage there. There's the burst heal. There's Pokeflute dropping in. The stun did miss. Now we've got a stun on the back line.
Oops, sorry.
Nope. And Schumann actually trying to walk away here. Does go down. It's a 2-for-1. ETC and Malthael going down. I wonder how someone hopped into my call right there. Maybe I'm still in a Discord channel. But that is a 2-for-1, 3-for-1. Chess Clue trying to survive now. Ghost Dragon and Harborim trying to do what they can to potentially turn this, but they know this would be GG. They're doing anything they can to try and get a kill, but this looks like it's going to be a double stun. And somehow they're actually not... Okay, there's the kill onto Ana, and finally Orphea goes down, but man... They were surviving for a good minute there, and they're going to march down here, taking us to a game 3. Wow. Let me check my Discord real quick because, yeah, my bad. So here they go, marching down onto the core. I don't think there's going to be much that the side of Caffeinated Knights can do about this, and there is action onto Arc, but Osmanthus just dropping a mosh pit, trying to buy some time. Core really losing a lot of health here, and that's gonna be GG. Game 2 going to Party Time. No domination victories tonight. Are we gonna see a reverse sweep, or are Caffeinated Knights going to keep their position and show their mettle as the #1 team in the division? Kind of a, I don't want to say a David versus Goliath thing. I think that's a little bit of a hyperbole, but that was crazy. That was a great match. Alex Straza, a great pocket pick there after her buffs and playing on, I would say, her best map. Pokeflute showing that Alex Straza is back in the meta here in the right hands. So let's check out some of these stats real quick. So we got 3 survivors here. Bishop Miss, Sealy Man, and Pokeflute surviving in that game. Orphea, high risk, high reward hero. 4 deaths in that game, but look at that. High risk, 4 deaths. High reward, 63,000 damage. But I'm telling you, that Alex Straza healing, holy crap. 75,000 healing in that game. And Harborim not able to keep up definitely in the healing there. You could see Alex Straza was really pumping it out. So on a Malthael combo, you see it got held down there. That's for sure. So very cool. Game 3 coming up. That's gonna be a fun one. We'll check out the stats in a second. Let me give the map win over to Party Time. Blaze top damage. Is that top damage there? Oh yeah, Bishop missed. There we go. Is there some kind of a Blaze build that we need to check out here? Adrenaline Stim Pack. He's got the passive attack speed and the bonus movement speed when he's high health. And he can attack for even more attack speed. Incinerator Gauntlets. Crossfire. There's the bonus damage. Had that bunker drop. Suppressive fire. Reducing spell power. So that's could have been pretty strong actually against Orphea, against Malthael. That's a lot of spell power reduction. Even Cassia's, does a lot of spell power as well. And you saw Bishop Mist hitting those jet propulsions, jumping in, getting in those stuns. Basic attacks doing additional slows and damage. There you go. Bishop Mist patented Blaze build right here, popping out top damage for his team. Gotta like that. Yeah, Wono. I know you want to see some higher numbers there, but it happens. It happens to the best of us, and I'm not the best of us, I will say right now. That's for sure. So let's see if we've got a lobby set up soon for game 3. So still waiting for a second here. Anything else interesting popped out there? I'm loving that Blaze top damage. Look at that soak. Malthael, yeah, I guess they had the double soak, so that is going to be a lot of damage, a lot of soaked XP. Anything else interesting? We had the increased Blessed Shield. I guess that's kind of standard now, the increased stun duration and more targets. Indestructible, I guess, has fallen off a little bit. I wish we could see how many in the rhythm stacks Sealy Man had popped off with at the end of the game. Didn't catch that. No one can stop death. Bolt of the Storm. So I do love this level 20 for Orphea. Each Chaos consumed increases spell power, and it lasts for 10 seconds. If you're hitting all of your abilities consistently, it's, like I said, high risk, high reward. You just get tons of damage. We had the Infinite Lightning on the Ball Lightning. Didn't really see one going off infinitely, but those team fights were pretty hectic. So maybe it escaped my eyes there. I guess it was only for one final team fight. So I'm sure both teams, got to think out their strategy for sure here for game 3. I wonder what map they're going to take us to. I'm guessing that Party Time is going to have to pick map on game 3. Teams tend to take first pick when given the option between map pick and first pick. So I'm imagining Caffeinated Knights with that choice is going to take first pick in the draft and leave the map decision to the side of Party Time. So yeah, I mean, like I was telling you, this division, Div A, is super competitive. I love casting the games in this division. Division A East specifically is what I've been casting a lot this season. Some teams I've yet to have a chance to cast. I try and pop in 1 or 2 casts a week. This is my first cast for the Caffeinated Knights, so I'm pretty excited to see, their caliber of play, and they've been playing well tonight. Party Time, I've actually caught a few of their games as I've whatever fits into my schedule. They end up having kind of a similar schedule to me, so ended up being kind of a pocket caster for them throughout this season. So 2 points tonight for Party Time. If they win game 3, we'll shoot them up into the 3-way tie with Tricky Gooses, Beef Boys, and Regen Phoenix, all with 9 points. That would be pretty crazy. And I mean, the division in general, 14 points for first place, 14, 13, 11, 10, and then a bunch of nines. So very, very closely contested here. Let me see. So it looks like a lobby may be set up. Bear with me a second. There we go. So, yep, looks like we're just waiting on one more here in the lobby. So, let's set this up real quick. We are on Volskaya Foundry, so another item related map. So Hanamura and Volskaya tonight. So let's go ahead and set that up in our map view as we wait for the teams to get ready. And I believe it was Party Time that picked this. Let me double check in the lobby. Yep, it looks like it was Party Time that picked the map. And Caffeinated Knights will have first pick here in Game 3. So everyone here in the lobby, we are going to be starting here in just a second. Potentially close to affiliate. What does that mean? I guess if you haven't followed the stream, go ahead and follow the stream if you have it in you to press the button, because apparently I'm close to being an affiliate, and you know, affiliates get tingly feelings of how much joy they are bringing to the community. So if you're enjoying the content here tonight, go ahead and hit the follow button. We are heading into the Game 3 draft onto Volskaya Foundry. Okay, so both teams looking to pick up 2 points tonight, 1 point in the bag per side, and Game 3 is going to decide it all. Let's see how this one goes. This is going to be a big ego boost for Party Time if they can take down the #1 team in the division right now, Caffeinated Knights. Not to say they haven't lost games yet, but you know, it always feels good to be the underdog and come out swinging. There we have the Imperious ban again. I'm telling you, Caffeinated Knights have some PTSD against an Imperious. Gonna be banned out here 3 games in a row. Now, Party Time has shown that they ban out Diva, so I wonder if they're going to take advantage of this on the side of Caffeinated Knights and let the Diva through, making sure that Party Time will ban it. Because they banned it even when they had first pick. But this could just be a Diva and a Gazlo ban on both sides. Actually, Alexstrasza, it's true. I mean, we just saw a nasty Alexstrasza game that basically carried that game. Maybe Blaze also carried with that top damage, but that Alexstrasza, all I can say is that was awesome. This is a good map for Alexstrasza too, because it's the point control. You pop it right at the 99% mark and basically secures the objective. So Diva is banned out. Gazlo is open, and this is kind of the baby Gazlo meta emerging. Let's see if there's going to be a Gazlo pick here on the side, and they actually take the Rainer away. This is kind of a deny pick and a strong first pick here for Static on the Rainer. Gazlo is open. I wonder if there's any cheeky Gazlo players that are finally ready to blossom. And it's Bishop Mist. Bishop Mist says, I play Gazlo. Chess Clue played a great Johanna last game. Good flanks, good blessed shields connecting, and coming back on the Johanna again. Very nice. And Anduin making an appearance here in May. So May's kind of just popped through the draft. I've seen a lot of her in the early weeks, and I haven't seen her so much lately. But she's still been a very, priority pick all around. ETC was open, and Osmanthus decides not to play a third ETC game tonight. Popping onto the May on the front line. Harborim on the Anduin. Did get some slight buffs in the last patch. Mephisto being taken out here, I like that for Party Time, because that was a very, strong pick in game one. And he does very well on this map, as he can just dish damage onto the control point. And there's the Ana ban. So Ana's, showing up in all these drafts, both teams having a chance at playing her, and actually she lost in both games that she played. But Pokeflute does play a good Ana, so they're going to deny that. And there we see the Deckard for that follow-up CC. Another great control point healer, because of the large CC potential, as well as being able to set up with the potions. Deckard Cain does very well with that. Tassadar being picked up here for Schumann for their mage pick. Let's see if Ghost Dragon's going to be playing another mage this game. What could it be? Jaina? Could it be... I think Jaina was buffed a little bit, wasn't she? Ooh, Rexar and Hanzo. Okay. Hanzo, not quite a mage. Kind of a mage. I don't know what Hanzo really is, but more single target. I don't know. He's got the spread damage too. But what I love about Hanzo, I guess my point would be, is that he's one of the few backline heroes that has a very, very strong engage. So he can, with his Dragon Arrow, basically start a team fight in a way that others cannot. And Zul'jin, yes. Who wants Axe? Let me know if you want Axe, because I want Axe. It's hard for me not to cheer for a Zul'jin, because Zul'jin is kind of one of my favorite heroes in the game. Just all the dings, all the stacking throughout the game. Let's see if Sealy Man can pull that off. He can be stacking off the bear. I mean, there is going to be team fights. It's going to be kind of tricky, because if he's stepping forward, May can kind of push him out of position when he's trying to get the stacks. May does have a blind also, which can really negate a lot of his damage during Tez Dingo while he's standing still and attacking. but this is a great map, one of the better maps for Zul'jin, because it definitely is going to go to the late game. It's very hard to win this map early, and gives him the chance to stack heavily. So, why are you Zing? Hey, it's Coffee. I like this draft. I like the drafts from both sides. We've got the Gazlos, we've got the Zul'jins, we've got the Mays. Rexar making it. What do you got to Z about? This is good stuff. Or were you no, there, yeah. So all right, here we go into game number 3. On the left-hand side, Party Time looking for the reverse sweep. Sealy Man on the Zul'jin, Poke Flute playing Deckard Cain, Chess Clue on Johanna, Schumann playing the Tassadar, and Bishop Mist on our Gazlo tonight. On the right-hand side, Caffeinated Knights looking for that 2-1 victory, and Osmanthus on the front line on May. Ghost Dragon playing Hanzo, Static playing the Rainer, Harborim on Anduin, and Downbot Arc playing the Rexar. Gazlo already dropping the turrets to be annoying there, and that is going to be a quick clear on the side of Party Time to get the advantage in these rotations. I would have liked Chess Clue to have rotated a little heavier here. Nice. This is good. This is going to slow down the rotation. Maybe throw out the blind. It could have been nice, but Osmanthus actually doing something interesting here, just holding off the lane. This is actually pretty smart. Not giving the side of Party Time the chance to do their rotational advantage, and now they might lose this XP globe, and that is not much, but it's something, you know, that's from the benefit of stalling that out. So let's see. Still at 0-30, no real chance to stack just yet. Recklessness at level 1. Interesting. Usually see Headhunter, which is very high risk, but like, and there hasn't been a lot of high kill count in these games, so probably not a good Headhunter game. I like the Q at level 1 if I'm not going Headhunter, but Recklessness, they're all the level 1s are good on Zul'jin. Oh, and are they going to catch him? Ghost Dragon leaps over the wall to survive, taps the well. Gazlo pushing in pretty deep here, has control of the lane over Arc. Actually, did he kill? It looks like he killed Misha. Bishop Mist showing his mettle here, and now the team's fighting over this camp. Gazlo able to show up first as Rexar is still bot. Chess Clue, though, a lot of damage, does die. And I guess Bishop Mist didn't quite, so it was a 4-for-4, and Johanna is the first death there. First kill going to Caffeinated Knights. Didn't really see how that team fight started. I was paying attention bot lane, but Schumann might be caught out of position now. A lot of damage. Osmanthus looking for the kill, might catch him in that. Ooh, that was close. 200 health. Schumann able to walk away there, taps his well, won't have that for the first objective. But Caffeinated Knights with the item advantage, they have the healing camp to their favor here. Let's see, Sealy Man finally getting his first stack of Yuan Axe, but this objective phase will be his chance to really start stacking. Let's see how he does with those stacks. Got the Hunter-Gatherer globes for Rexar. Redemption here for Hanzo, so going with that auto attack build. Pretty interesting. He's doing pretty good. Already at 7 stacks here. Gazlo with the turrets is going to do nice to keep control of the point. Look at all this damage onto Misha, and that is the bear. Rest in peace, Misha. She will be back soon. 2 stacks on that Yuan Axe now. Look at this, 50 on the static charge already for Tassadar. That's actually pretty good stacks for 3 minutes into the game. NGL. So first control of the point going over to Party Time, but they're kind of just trying to hold on as long as they can, and now they're stepping away. Unstoppable is popped. That's going to be 20-second cooldown. Yeah, with the hold your ground. Tassadar clearing up top lane. Level 7 online for both teams, but it looks like we actually see an invade here. Sealy Man getting a lot of stacks actually, but there is the health camp coming down. Schumann finally showing up from the back angle, gets tons of stacks there. Look at that root onto 4 from Deckard Cain. Tons of damage. Static. Oh wow, it's Gazlo that goes down. Look at these low health bars for Caffeinated Knights. That force wall, and it looks like Misha going down as well. That's a 1-for-1. Gazlo traded out for May, but holy crap, did Tassadar get a lot of stacks there. Already at 90. That's actually really nice for him to stack that early, because, you know, that's bonus damage that the earlier you get it, the more value you're getting out of it. Chess-Clue going in. They want to fight over this camp. Poke-Flute throwing out the Herodric Cube, and they decide that they're going to just take this objective. I don't know if Osmantha is going to make it in time, and that is the first objective going over to the side of Party Time, looking for that reverse sweep. Tassadar alone inside of the objective. Someone got to get in there. Chess-Clue jumping in now, and they're making a play at this mid-wall. Let's see if they take it up top, which is the standard play. Already lost half of the health. They definitely want to make a play onto the top well, is the standard play here on this first objective, and they're pushing through, but down to 25%, and all of the shields still. Looks like they're not going to be able to actually make a play onto the well, and that's a good defense on the side of Caffeinated Knights. Not much gained from that first objective, only the mid wall and 1 tower top. Caffeinated Knights making a play onto this. Redemption is complete. Look at those Hanzo. Look how quickly he's auto-attacking. That is crazy. That's kind of scary, a stacked Hanzo, Redemption Hanzo. It's like they have 2 Rainers now. A lot of pepper coming out. Gazlo getting a little extra damage down here. Level 10 online, and he actually goes Robo Goblin. Did get buffed a little bit in that patch. And here's the Boars coming out. Unstoppable popped right on time. Able to walk away with the Robo Goblin Unstoppable, and then also popping the medallion. So 2 Unstoppables. That was very well played by Bishop Mist to survive there. Really showing some real gameplay here in the bot lane. But look at this top. There's a flank coming in, and well played by Party Time to step back just in time as the team did arrive. Boars is on cooldown. We do have Light Bomb. Ice Wall. Ooh, Ice Wall. I don't think I've seen an Ice Wall yet in my games. Let's see how that one plays out. And there's a nice big triangle. Does not actually catch a time stop on to Sealy Man, walking away there, and actually also seeing a Dragon Strike from Hanzo. Did I fall asleep and wake up in a different meta altogether? Ice Wall, Dragon Strike, Robo Goblin. What's going on here? Okay, we do have Taz Dingo. If it was a guillotine, I was just gonna, you know, just like stop casting because maybe I just know nothing. And it's going to be a camp steal here on the side of Party Time, keeping control. Slight XP advantage though is on the side of Caffeinated Knights, as they do take out that top wall, knowing that Party Time was down on that camp steal. They do lose the top well here, so the well advantage actually in favor of Caffeinated Knights. Even though they lost the first objective, they managed to keep their well, and Party Time does not have their well. So let's see how this fight goes. Level 13 advantage as well now for the side of Caffeinated Knights. So this should be short-lived. There's level 13 now. And both teams making their way up. Rexar is going to be a little late coming. Gazlo's already on his way. And nobody able to get first control, but this should be a 5v4 in favor of Party Time for a short moment. If they see Rexar mid, they should be making a play. Now Rexar is finally making his way up top. Gazlo getting a little bit of Robo-Goblin damage onto the front line. Let's see how this continues here. Bishop Mist taking another Q there. And let's see how this one's going to break out. And there's a slide in from Osmanthus. And there's the Ice Wall coming in. Light Bomb does not connect. Schumann is in his Archon form. And now it looks like Misha taking a lot of damage. There comes the health camp, keeping them alive, and it looks like the side of Party Time actually not able to secure kill. Actually onto Rexar is the kill there from the turret from Gazlo. No healing camp, no well to tap off of. Chest Clue going mid for the tap, but the kill onto onto Misha Bear is the only kill in that first fight. A lot of things used. Taz Dingo still up for Sealy Man at 8 stacks out of 30. Let's see if he can get a little more axe going now. It's very hard for him to step up, though. A lot of CC keeping him at bay. So here we go. He's going to be rooted there. And there's a pull onto Ghost Dragon to keep him alive. Misha Bear in the root, in the sleep. And now it's actually a Light Bomb onto Raynor, keeping him alive. Not for long, though. He goes down, Misha in response, and there is Taz Dingo. I don't think he's going to survive that. Taz Dingo standing inside of the Dragon Strike, but let's see if they can get another kill. Bishop Mist actually is the one that goes down. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Caffeinated Knights now. Ghost Dragon does not have his jump, but Schumann was a little too far away to follow up on that damage, and it is a 2-for-1 in favor of Caffeinated Knights. We do have the big potions now for Deckard. That could actually make a big difference. I guess he did have them throughout that team fight. So that objective going over to the side of Caffeinated Knights, and they're going to push their advantage now. They do have level 16 on the horizon. Both the front lines inside of this thing. Hanzo down bot, clearing. And here's some free stacks, actually. This is something that a Zul'jin loves, is just being able to pepper away at an unprotected protector. An unprotected protector. I like the sound of that. So Zul'jin rushing back as he got hit by the hand of Justice. And actually a lot of value down bot by the rest of the team of Caffeinated Knights. Split pushing with the objective top and the other 3-man down bot. Well played by them to get 2 forts out of that. And let's see if Bishop Mist up here split push Gazlo. Smartly walking away as Harborim and Ghost Dragon coming to get him, but ooh, just barely sneaks away. Sealy Man, they're stepping out of the objective. Sealy Man got up to his 15 stacks, so he's at his first quest reward, which gives him more basic attack range, which will make it a little easier to stack going forward. He's got the movement speed, no mercy, so he's ignoring armor. That's going to be really good against Rexar, with his Hunter-Gatherer giving armor. May gets armor as well, I believe. Yeah, with her level 7 will be negated if she's got a Q on her as well. So that'll be pretty good. And we've got a Dragon Consume. They actually thought there was an invade there, and they preemptively were going for it as a cheeky play, is the Caffeinated Knights. But now it looks like they're the ones that are kind of in a funky position. Oh, but look at that Ice Wall onto 4, and here comes the Light Bomb follow-up, and oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Schumann just trying to pop the Archon to survive here. There's a sleep. Pokeflute trying to help him survive. So I was wondering, where's the value of Ice Wall? Because I haven't seen it, and now I know where the value of Ice Wall is where you get a nasty Ice Wall with the Light Bomb follow-up. That was crazy. And here comes the side of Caffeinated Knights to push that advantage now. Schumann has finished his quest, actually. So let's see if they're going to be able to push down this keep. There's not too much time left. It looks like they're going to decide to walk away here. They did get this well, the second well on the bot side for the next objective phase. Party Time going to be playing from behind here, about a 2-level disadvantage and a structure disadvantage as well. But definitely can't count them out just yet. They are stacking up on the Zul'jin. He is a late game hero. And let's see how it continues for them. So level 20 likely to be online for the side of Caffeinated Knights by the time this next objective comes up. Let's see if they want to force a fight before 20. Chest Clue heading top. Static kind of deep in lane. Ghost Dragon also very deep. Gets the pull. They actually get the pull out of Harbor Rim there just in case. So that's kind of a win. I would say a condemn for a, you know, a pull is a good trade for the side of Party Time. But level 20 will be online here. Party Time has a decision to make. Will they just give up this objective for free and just try and push? Osmanthus actually just used the slide, drops the healing camp out of fear, actually able to walk away. So that's another small victory for the side of Party Time. And they're just going to go ahead and push in here as Caffeinated Knights takes advantage of their level 20 and steals the camp, knowing that the other team is top. And maybe they could just keep pushing in here. It looks like the other team, well, Caffeinated Knights would have the advantage in a base race as the front wall is already down. So might need to decide to come defend this, and they might be a little late on that defense as it's already at half health. But they might need to force a fight here now that, well, they were able to get away. So well played by Caffeinated Knights to pull the team back, but it's actually Gazlowe is still top. Split push Gazlowe, still a thing. Raynor coming back to stop this split push. Now they're going for the heal camp, but that is the objective, going over to the side of Caffeinated Knights. And with the keep this low in health, I wonder if they can just run it down and potentially end the game here. Let's see. The whole team backing for this defense. They need to quickly as possible start doing damage onto this thing, this protector. And here we see the Infinite Archon is popped, and they've done quite a bit of damage. Actually, Harbor Rim taking tons of damage, trying to survive now. It does not get the light bomb off in time. Osmanthus also very low, now on the run, and Schumann chasing, looking for more, but it looks like they're able to walk away. 20 stacks for Zul'jin on his Yuan Axe. Still has a ways to go to finish that quest and get that double revolve on the twin cleaves. Really looking for that extra damage though. Chasing down this protector for those stacks is Sealy Man and the rest of the team. Stopping for a rejuvenation. Getting some potions from Deckard. And even though the other team has the protector, it is Party Time that is actually pushing in here. Schumann doing what he can. Look how low the Infinite Archon is. He's popping it back up. I think it's about to expire on him. But, oh no, the cooldown does reset to 90 seconds. So Infinite Archon actually on cooldown now. They need to be a little careful. There is no Anduin on the side of Caffeinated Knights, so they don't want to, you know, be too careful. 5v4 here. Oh, and there's a Blessed Shield onto 2, and there's the follow-up stun and the root from Deckard, and that's going to be 2 down. Actually, it's just the Rexar, the bear, but that is 1.5 down on the side of Caffeinated Knights. And let's see how Party Time wants to push this advantage. They are stealing away the enemy camp here. Osmanthus actually dropping, okay, just scouting out. And they've got 38 seconds with no Raynor. Let's see what the side of Party Time wants to do. They might want to just go top lane and secure that keep to even out the keeps in the game. Bishop Mist pushing out the wave. The rest of the team capturing the objective here, the siege camp. And here they go. They're running it in. Looking for that damage onto the keep is Bishop Mist. And Dragon Strike out again. Doesn't do any damage. And there is a keep traded out now. Poke Flute actually in a little bit deep. Will he be able to walk away? Nice Tassadar wall, force wall, to create the space and help Poke Flute get away there. Side of Party Time able to get away, and now just as the healing camp spawns, they are there starting it. Osmanthus knows about this, and the side of Caffeinated Knights is right behind him. And Chessclue actually took a lot of damage there. There's the boars. There's the follow-up sleep from Deckard. And now look at the damage. The Dragon Strike might actually be doing what it's supposed to do. Poke Flute first to go down. Sealy Man inside of the ice wall now. Ghost Dragon jumping over the wall to do the kill on to Chessclue. That was crazy. Unkillable there for Zul'jin is popped. And it is a 2-for-1. But it looks like the camp's still going in favor of Party Time, but 2-for-1 in kills there. 6 to 9 in kills, nice. And we see the side of Caffeinated Knights probably going to be able to steal this camp away. They don't have their tank, but they do have Rexar, so they do have plenty of front line here. And they're going to take that turret away. So let's see. They got to be a little cautious on the side of Party Time. They don't know where the enemies are, and it looks like now that they see them mid, Gazlo goes ahead and clears out the bot lane a little bit more. And that well snag there on the side of Caffeinated Knights was huge for this next objective phase. Equalizes the well advantage. But they are going to have an item advantage, I believe. That's going to be 2 turrets on their side. Or did they use the other turret? No, Ark's got a turret, and now Static has a turret. That's 2 turrets to none. Unless Gazlo has one. Nope. So that's a 2 turret advantage. That could be enough to swing this fight. This could be a game-ending fight. Most likely will be resolved right now, the entire series, over this fight. All cooldowns up except for Infinite Archon. Potentially might want to wait for that is Chessclue. Now popping the Iron Skin, and the boars are coming out. There's the root onto a couple, but they seem to be okay. They've got the bottomless flask of potions. Chessclue in deep, does not have the Iron Skin right now. Will he be able to survive this? Very low. Chessclue is the first to go down in this fight, but is there going to be follow-up damage? Taz Dingo popped. And there's going to be a kill onto Static. Getting a lot of heals is Sealy Man. And they win the objective, even though the kill onto Johanna happened first. They resolved 2 kills onto Raynor and Rexar. Zul'jin inside with Poke Flute, heading top, barreling it down towards the core. But actually, Tassadar going down. Bishop Mist also going down. Will they be able to end here? It is a 22, almost 23-minute objective. I think they have this in the bag. Yeah, look how much damage that's doing. But let's just see Ghost Dragon poking as much as he can. There's another stomp. Oof. This is going to be GG. Party Time with the reverse sweep. Are you kidding me? Over Caffeinated Knights with some crazy games all around. Well played by both teams. Wow. I gotta say, that was an epic series. Definitely crazy, crazy games. So let's go ahead and check out some of these stats as we wait to see if we get an interview here. Let's see. Let me hop into a lobby and see if someone's gonna hop in with us. All right, let's see these stats. Our sole survivor of the game, actually, Hanzo. Look at that damage, 99,000 damage. Let me... All right, so we will have someone in. It looks like Pokeflute will come in for the interview. So Hanzo actually top damage, sole survivor of the game, and does really well there. So Gazlo, so maybe it is the Gazlo meta, top damage, or maybe it's just Bishop Mist had top damage with Blaze and now top damage with Gazlo. And looking pretty good there. Dying a lot, doing a lot of, look at those stats, doing what he's got to do. Bishop Mist making the plays there, topping everything, including the deaths. I like it. So pretty standard stuff. Those bottomless flasks with the super healing potions did a number there in the late game, that's for sure. So let's see. I think we're going to have Pokeflute in here. And we have Pokeflute in here. Pokeflute, how are you feeling after that reverse sweep victory?
Well, I have to say, and I think I speak for all of us when I say this, we're feeling great.
Wow, I wouldn't have expected anything less, honestly. If you had told me that you were not feeling very good, I would have been kind of upset, because that that was quite a performance. You guys really came out strong in games 2 and 3. So talk to me about in game 1, what do you think happened there that you guys picked Hanamura? Did you guys have a strategy up your sleeve that didn't pan out, or what do you think happened there?
I mean, we've had some trouble with Hanamura in the past. We know all about, getting the samurai early, controlling the vision, kind of ignoring the payload. But I do still think we need some work there when it comes to like splitting up our soak and just knowing where on the map to pick fights, because I feel like we got caught out of position a good bit on Hanamura, and I think that's what killed us.
Yeah.
I think we have room for improvement, definitely, on that map in particular.
You guys picked the map, though, right?
Yeah, we did. And I thought that, we had some ideas for it. We said, okay, maybe we can give this a shot. But, and I think that our comp was part of the problem as well. We thought that we might be able to lure one of them out, or get some poke in, but,
Right.
it didn't quite pan out.
Well, it's nice to take teams to Hanamura, too, because it's not picked as often. So sometimes, if you can catch them off guard, I can see that working out as well. Mm-hmm. But so then in game 2, they did Infernal Shrines, and I speak for everybody when we say that Alexstrasza basically, that carried the game. So is that something you guys have been practicing on the map, or is it just since the buffs last week? Where does Alexstrasza fit in here?
Alex has always been particularly strong on Infernal Shrines just because of the wave clear ability when you're in dragon form, especially. I actually didn't go the build that was buffed last time. W build got buffed, and I actually went Q build, which I know is counter to what a lot of people think of when they think Alex. They think E build, especially when you get to 20. You can pick the really powerful E talent that goes along with it in dragon form. But I personally think that Q build gives you a lot more healing potential. And I felt like we had enough self-heal on the team. We had enough tankiness that they could, withstand a couple of hits and, with my healing would be able to keep them up more. And I think that we had the wave clear to take care of the shrine. But definitely in dragon form is where the potential is on that map. And we knew that.
Definitely. I mean, even back, when Alex was like definitely in the meta, it was just that was her map. That is where she shined. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about, I don't know if you noticed, but Blaze having top damage in that game too?
We definitely picked him as more of like a bruiser. He definitely wasn't supposed to be our main tank. We were going for Blaze as a bruiser, but I think he got some really spectacular picks. And I really do think that, more than Alex, I think Blaze was responsible for that win because, the slows that we were able to get, some really good picks, especially being able to control the narrow areas into and out of each shrine, I think really was what helped us out there.
For sure. I mean, there was some great synergy with Bishop Mist and Chess Clue with the stuns in the front line. Mm-hmm. And you got some good picks. You controlled the shrines, so definitely looked very good. And in game 3, do you think you would have, they banned out the Alexstrasza. Do you think you would have been thinking Alexstrasza there again, or was it just more of an Infernal Shrines kind of idea?
I think Alex, unfortunately, as much as I like her, Infernal Shrines really is her map. I think on Volskaya, the point is open enough that if you go Dragon, it's really easy to get destroyed by somebody with AoE, like Kel'Thuzad or Chromie. We were really worried about both of those. That's why we banned the Chromie right away. But when Alex is in Dragon form, her model is just so huge that you catch a lot of stuff by mistake. And even though, yeah, like your half of your tail could be in Chromie's W and you'll get caught. So while it's a possibility, I think we would need to practice it more. And I don't think Alex is as well suited to that map as she is to Shrines. We were actually really close to going Battlefield of Eternity for the last map. But we ended up picking Volskaya because it's a map that we have a lot of experience on. We wanted to fall back on it, and we really wanted to try the Gazlo.
Oh, I mean, that Gazlo, that was awesome. Again, top damage. Is it just a Bishop Miss thing, or is it now the Gazlo meta?
I think it's a little bit of both. Bishop Mist has always been a Gazlo player. He enjoys playing him, and he's been trying him out since the rework. And I think that also the push potential. I think what really helped us out there was when Gazlo pushed top while they were on point C in bot lane.
Yep.
And I mean, just watching him go, that really cleared the way for us later on. So I think that's where, Gazlo's meta strength right now comes from.
Yeah, that looked really good. I caught some of that push there while they were on point C. They had gone for the turret camp, and then they were down there, and he had kind of split off while the rest of you stopped them from pushing in on your keep. So that was really good macro play, definitely from your team there. So this victory tonight gives you 2 points, and there's actually a 4-way tie with 9 points. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the standings in your division, but it's very closely contested, and I'm sure a victory over Caffeinated Knights isn't going to be looked at lightly in the rest of the division. So definitely congratulations for that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So any last comments or any shout outs you want to give out tonight?
I mean, obviously, shout out to my wonderful teammates who carry me every single game. I couldn't do it without you guys. Shout out to our captain, Ikib, who was not able to be here tonight. I don't know if he's watching or not, but hey, we did it for you. And as always, thank you for casting us, and thank you to NGS for hosting this whole thing. It's been wonderful so far.
Yeah, it's been a great season for sure. So, all right, thanks. Congratulations on your victory, and good luck in the rest of the season.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the cast.
All right, see ya. All right, guys, that was an intense game tonight. That was a lot of fun. Reverse sweep from Party Time, taking down the #1 team in the division, Caffeinated Knights. And I got to say, that was a lot of fun to cast. A lot of great team fights, a lot of high-level play from both teams. And Party Time coming away here with that 2-1 victory. So that's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back on Wednesday, I believe. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Wednesday at 8:30. I've got another cast, so I'll be doing another one this week. Make sure you come by and check that one out. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. I know y'all were doing it out there. Mr. Jack likes games. Appreciate the follow. And that's about it. Have a good night, everybody, and catch some more streams. I know there's more games going on tonight. All right. See you.